The moon in your natal chart shows how you experience and express emotion. It represents your instincts, your emotional memory, your inner life, and how you respond to what feels safe or unsafe. The sign your moon falls in tells us how you feel your feelings and what you need in order to be emotionally secure. Some signs open the moon up and allow emotional energy to flow freely. Others protect or filter it through logic, discipline, or distraction. No matter the style, the moon sign always describes the atmosphere of your inner world, the place you go to when nobody's watching. Understanding your moon sign helps you care for yourself on a deeper level and unlock emotional habits that were likely formed long before you were aware of them. With the moon in Aries, emotions rise quickly and burn hot. These individuals feel instinctively and often act on an emotion before they've had a chance to process it. Their emotional needs include independence, movement, and directness. They don't like to dwell. Comfort often comes from doing something about what they feel rather than sitting in it. They may have a fiery temperament, but they cool down just as quickly. The inner child here is brave but impatient and feels best when allowed to express emotions openly and without shame. The moon is exalted in Taurus, which means it feels safe and grounded here. Emotions are steady, slow to change, and deeply tied to physical comfort and sensory experience. These individuals feel best when they're surrounded by what's familiar and pleasurable. Good food, soft blankets, nature, music. Their emotional world is calm, consistent, and rarely dramatic unless provoked. They may struggle with change or letting go, but they offer immense emotional stability to those they love. The moon in Gemini processes emotions through the mind first. These individuals often intellectualize their feelings before they truly feel them, and they may talk or write their way to clarity. Emotional variety is a must. Stagnation or boredom can make them feel anxious or moody. They crave connection and stimulation, and often feel emotionally satisfied after a great conversation. While they may seem light-hearted, they can hide deeper emotions behind wit or distraction. The moon rules Cancer, and in this sign it is at home. These individuals are deeply sensitive and emotionally intuitive, often picking up on energies before they're named. Their emotional world is tidal. It ebbs and flows with the moods of those around them. They are natural nurturers, and their sense of safety is tied to family, familiarity, and emotional closeness. When wounded, they may retreat into their shell, but they care deeply and love with fierce devotion. Their memories run deep, and their past is never truly left behind. Leo moons crave emotional recognition. They feel most secure when they're seen, appreciated, and encouraged to express themselves boldly. Their emotional style is dramatic, generous, and proud. They often give a lot of love and expect to receive it back with enthusiasm. They are warm, light-hearted, and loyal, and feel especially connected when they're able to create joy for others. When hurt, they may become defensive or performative, but underneath it all, they simply want to be valued. With the moon in Virgo, feelings are filtered through analysis. These individuals may struggle to sit with emotions that feel messy or out of control. Instead, they often try to understand, fix, or improve emotional situations. They feel safest when life is orderly and useful, and they often find emotional relief through acts of service. Though they may come across as reserved, their love language is practical, doing small things that show care. When overwhelmed, they can become self-critical or overworked. The moon in Libra seeks emotional harmony. These individuals often feel most comfortable when others around them are at ease, and they may go to great lengths to avoid conflict. They process emotions through reflection and dialogue, often needing a trusted other to help mirror or balance what they're feeling. Beauty, peace, and mutual understanding are vital to their emotional world. When out of balance, they can suppress their own needs to keep the peace, which leads to inner tension over time. The moon in Scorpio is intense, private, and deeply emotional. These individuals feel things with powerful depth, but may keep their feelings hidden beneath a protective shell. They crave emotional honesty and loyalty and don't trust easily. Emotional safety for them often means control over themselves, their environment, or others. Once they let someone in, their loyalty is unmatched. They transform through emotional experience, and while the process may be painful, it is also where their greatest power lies. Sagittarius moons need emotional freedom. These individuals respond to emotion with perspective. They want to understand the why behind how they feel. They often use humor, philosophy, or storytelling to navigate difficult feelings, and they may feel confined in emotionally intense or heavy environments. Travel, learning, and big picture thinking are all their ways to find relief. At their best, they are upbeat and inspiring, offering others emotional hope and honesty. At their worst, they may avoid feelings that slow them down. The moon in Capricorn feels most secure when it's in control. These individuals often manage their emotions quietly and with restraint, preferring to appear composed rather than vulnerable. They may have learned early to take responsibility for others or to suppress feelings that didn't serve a purpose. Emotional fulfillment comes from accomplishment, structure, and being trusted. They are loyal, dependable, and grounded, but they must learn to let themselves feel without judging what arises. Aquarius moons feel emotionally connected through ideas, ideals, and causes. They may detach from personal feelings to look at the bigger picture or take a more rational approach to emotion. Their emotional world is often unique or unconventional, and they need space to process things on their own terms. These individuals care deeply about humanity, but may struggle to navigate one-on-one emotional intensity. They offer insight, perspective, and emotional innovation, helping others feel seen in their differences. The moon in Pisces is dreamy, empathetic, and porous. These individuals feel everything, often including the emotions of others. Their inner world is rich with imagination, intuition, and longing. Emotional safety for them means escape, softness, or spiritual connection. They may cry easily, retreat into music or art, or get lost in fantasy when overwhelmed. At their highest expression, they are profoundly compassionate, capable of unconditional love and deep healing. But they must also learn how to set boundaries and protect their emotional space.